Okay, y'all. Today I'm going to be making a pizza tier list. Yeah, I already know Moist Critical already made one of these before, and he had much more pizza varieties and craft from just different pizza places here and there. Well, I only eat pizza from a handful of places because this is like all we have, and every other place is like a small town type pizza restaurant, which is usually just one family owned little location. That's what we have in Rolla. We have a lot of those here, but I'm only counting big chains like Pizza Hut, Little Caesars, Papa John's, and all that stuff. We're going. I'm going to rank them, even though I don't really hate any pizza with a passion. I do hate square pizza, but no, never mind. Forget what I said earlier. I hate square pizza with a passion. So yeah, all right. On the bottom of our list we have Domino's Pizza. All right, so I barely eat at Domino's, and usually all the times I eat at Domino's, something always gets messed up. And right now, I know the reason why that one thing's being messed up every time I go there. It's because of one thing, but I'm going to tell you the events that led up to my discovery and all that crap about the problem with Domino's Pizza. So, I know that we never had this back when I was little and stuff. So Domino's was just more of that one place we would just drive by here and there every time we'll go somewhere around the Lowe's Tower area, because this is a Lowe's Tower area. So yeah, this is just one of those places we'll pass by. But we would eat pizza here like a few months apart or something, or on special events like the oldest the oldest time. Well, not the I don't know, just the oldest time we ate. I don't know. Just sorry, I'm acting a little bit odd today. But basically, we like back in July 4th, 2020, I believe. We uh, me, my family, and one of my friends and his family planned on just having a big 4th of July party with in the pool, fireworks and pizza, all that crap and stuff. And we're going to have pizza for lunch. And they live somewhere in St. They live like somewhere outside of St. James, and there is no Domino's Pizza in St. James, I'm pretty sure. If so, then this here was a complete waste of time. But well, I mean, we could have avoided something. Like I don't like it when we pick up pizza and then go on a long drive somewhere and stuff. Like the pizza gets cold. I don't care what you say. The pizza gets cold. I don't like cold pizza. Cold pizza comes from hell, basically. Cold pizza just sucks, and I don't like microwaving it either. That's just it's half as good as what it is when it's first made and all fresh and stuff. So yeah, so yeah, I remember the family we were going to hang out with during 4th of July 2020 wanted Domino's Pizza. So we got Domino's Pizza and stuff, and I got the normal sausage because that's my favorite pizza topping. I like sausage. I like pepperoni, and I just like cheese pizzas too. And I like beef too. Beef pizza, and I can eat bacon pizza. too. It's no big deal. Like back then, I was pretty picky when it came to pizzas and stuff. I do say I don't like vegetables and stuff, so I don't usually get supremes and all that crap. But yeah, and I'm not really a big bacon fan either. But the way the bacon tastes and stuff, it tastes pretty good on a pizza. I had but there's like a number of times where I would get a sausage pizza from somewhere, and there'll be some little bacon bit on the pizza, and I'll eat it, and then it'll just taste so magical. It's just so good. So yeah, yeah. So we got the pizza and headed over to St. James and stuff. And yeah, we made it to St. James. We just ate pizza immediately because because we were scared. We were scared that it was going to cool down and crap. So we just ate it right on the spot. So yeah, I remember I ate like one slice, and I went for my second slice, and I was just like, this sausage tastes a little off, and and I had my third and fourth piece, and I was just like, wow, it tastes it this does not taste like pork sausage. I remember I asked for pork sausage. Like, what is this? So I asked my dad, and he said, "Oh, they didn't have pork sausage." So I was just like, "So we got Italian." Um, so yeah, we got Italian sausage. Yeah. It. I don't think we can. I don't remember it being spicy, so it wasn't spicy Italian like every other place seems to be. So I was pretty disappointed. I was just like, seriously? No pork. Why? Pork is the best sausage. You can't argue with that. Pork is the best. Why? Just why? So yeah. And then there's another time where we just got Domino's just for lunch one day, and I got the same result. So yeah, I was still pretty disappointed. And then just today, uh, after school, we came home after school and we were figuring out what we wanted. My sister got Subway, but me, my mom, and dad were just like, what do we want? What do we want? And my mom was just like, I think pizza would be nice. And then my dad's just like, oh yeah, Landon did say he wanted to try. He wanted to get Domino's again since we don't usually get it. So I was just like, oh yeah, let's do it. So we got Domino's today for dinner, and I I was going. I already know, like I already know about that crap and stuff with the sausages and all that. So, when my dad was ordering it, I was just like, "Hey, Dad. Well, I didn't. I walked up to him, and he didn't look like he wants to be disturbed because if he did, he'll just act so annoyed. Like he'll act like you're making him take out the trash or something." So yeah, I was just like, never mind. And then my dad just like, hey Landon, come here. And she's like, what sausage do you want, or do you not want sausage? I was just like, do they have pork or something? And it's just like, they only have Italian, spicy Italian, and all some others too that I don't remember. And I remember being pretty pissed. I was just like, seriously, what's the deal with Domino's and pork sausage? Every time we get Domino's, where it's always Italian sausage or something else. So I was just like, just get a beef. I'm fine with a beef pizza. So yeah, I got a beef pizza, even though I wanted a sausage pizza. That was very disappointing. And on the car ride there with my dad to pick up Subway and pizza, I looked up why Domino's is always out of is usually never has pork sausage. I eventually found out The reason why is because Domino's purposely got rid of all pork products because they wanted to bring in some Muslim customers, and Muslims do have they are pretty strict when it comes to eating pork. I don't um I barely know anything about the Muslim religion, but um if I have I mean I have a feeling that there's some godly figure that is like a pig or something, and if you eat pork, it means like I mean, like since like there's some godly pig figure or something that they worship, they can't eat pork. But I don't know. I really don't know anything about their religion, but I do know they're very strict when it comes to pork crap. So yeah, I have nothing against some Muslims, but I do have to say, Domino's, you should have kept around. You should have kept pork sausage as a separate option. Like because like you don't have to get rid of pork sausage entirely. So yeah, they don't have pork sausage no more. They don't even have bacon anymore. Like seriously, like look at this. Okay, so on the car ride, I searched this up, and the title of this article said Domino's Pizza branch bans pork to go 100% pork to go 100% halal. I don't know what that. I don't know what sort. I don't know what type of meat or something that. I don't know what type of meat that is. Like okay, like I never heard of it, never ate it, and I don't think I ever will. So yeah. So yeah, they just banned pork, and the reason why is because I just already told you, a move by Domino's Pizza to take pork products off the menu in one of its branches after going 100% halal. I'll just call it the halal in an effort to win more Muslim customers has been attacked by some customers. Oh, thank God. I didn't even read that part of the sentence. Probably because it was cut out because I was reading it vertically instead of horizontally. Maybe because if I seen that, I would have. Well, if I was reading it, I would have seen that. I usually read full sentences and stuff, like any normal person, like who just reads half a sentence or something. So, yeah, it's being attacked by customers, which is something that's probably been cut out here. I'll find out. I'm gonna pause the video and go vertical real fast. Okay, never mind. It wasn't cut out because of that. It looks like I just didn't pay attention to it, and after I read the Muslim crap, found out the answer, I was just like, oh, okay. I don't need that anymore. But thank God that the customers are fighting it. So one day, or hopefully, they'll bring it back because I don't want I don't want to get beef, but the beef pizza, Domino's beef pizza. It's okay, you can say. So yeah, their pizza is okay. I know that. It's just it's not the best, and it's not horrible. It's just okay, mid tier basically. But it's on but it's this low because of this stupid corporate change and crap. So yeah. So there's that. They just destroyed all pork. So yeah, until Domino's brings back pork sausage, I'll probably put it on a higher ranking. But for now, it's going to stay here because they made a stupid decision and all that crap, and they should have just left pork as an option. It's just an option, and had just had their other stuff as their main crap. I wouldn't care about that. Just keep the pork. Just keep the pork. All right, so um, all right, so the pizza chain that's higher than Domino's for me is Almighty, the Almighty, one and only pizza chain that can't be out hutted. Pizza Hut. To me, Pizza Hut's a pretty nostalgic place. Like I remember, you can see that window there. Behind that window, there's like a giant booth over there for like a big family to sit in and stuff. I remember I would look out the blinds and there's train tracks there, and they're pretty high up, even if you're not able to see them and stuff. So you're able to see the train go by just a little bit. I remember every time a train would go by, I would look out there and see it go by, even if my view was being blocked by trees and bushes. So yeah, it's that's one nostalgic thing about it. So yeah, and all right, yeah, all right. So here's the actual pizza. All right, so really the pizza back then it was pretty good, like in this location at least. Now the pizza really did change in this location at least. If you go to Houston, Missouri, and you go to Pizza Hut down there, you will definitely, well, if you eat here first, and then you go to Houston, Missouri, and eat at that Pizza Hut location, you would definitely notice a change in quality because, yeah, like the Pizza Hut in Houston, Missouri is like 1,000 times better than this here. So yeah, so my main problem with this pizza chain is that their pizzas cool off way too fast. I mean, like wicked fast. I remember there's one time where me and my dad, me and my family decided that we were going to get Pizza Hut because we don't get that often, just like Domino's. So we got Pizza Hut, and while there, the pizza was messed up, and the pizza was just messed up. So they had to make a completely new one. The manager did seem kind of rude, and was just like pushing around the workers and stuff. So yeah, but to be honest, it was kind of funny to watch. So yeah, I don't have any remorse. So um, yeah, they made a fresh pizza and stuff. So we went on our way back home and stuff. And then I noticed the pizza was on my lap. I know that. Uh, and I noticed it was getting colder and colder and colder. The heat was starting to escape the box. I was trying to keep the heat in for a long time by just closing every little open spot in the box. So yeah, eventually when we got home, it was like lukewarm. It was pretty disappointing. We had to like, yeah. Eventually though, after like our first slice, we had to start microwaving our next slices because it got cold. I was pretty pissed, and my dad was too. So yeah, so that's the problem with Pizza Hut, their main problem at least. So now then, let's talk about inside because this here is actually a buffet place, or at least used to be for this location. So so the buffet, it was small and stuff. They only had like three pizza stands, and that was about it. And all the pizzas were request pizzas that were out there and stuff. So yeah, it was something. It wasn't as big as like Cece's Pizza or like any other place like that. So there's that. But they do have the pasta, the buffet pasta. Holy crap, that was the best thing ever. Like that was like the best side dish down there. They had normal, um, they had normal pasta with tomato sauce and all that crap. They didn't have any mozzarella cheese mixed in with it or on it either. So yeah, but you can understand why. It's because they just make it in the kitchen and then you just dump it out for the buffet. That's how it works. They only put cheese on it if you order it, so they don't have to just throw it out in the buffet. But I didn't really care. And you know how when you eat spaghetti or anything with tomato sauce and all that crap, um, have you guys noticed how it gets better the longer it sits and stuff? Like the longer it marinates and all that. Like, um, my mom always said that eating spaghetti one day after it was made and stuff, like it's better because all that crap just it's just in the noodles and stuff. Well, this is basically that. Like, they will make it fresh and stuff, but the older stuff, the older noodles that was still in there, not fully eaten up by everybody, was the best. And it was pretty hot as well. There's one time where I burned my mouth on it, but it was worth it because that was my favorite pasta, or one of my favorite pastas at least there. So yeah, and yeah, there's that. So sadly though, I don't know when, but I think around 2017 and 18, this Pizza Hut location at least, they had their buffet open for most of the week. I forgot what days they had it closed, but it was open for most of the week. It was all nice and fine, you know. And then we went over one day, for to get the buffet stuff for the buffet, and and it was one of the days where it was open. And sadly enough, one of the workers was just like, "Oh, sorry, it's closed today. We changed a little bit of stuff. The buffet is no longer open on most of the days it used to be. It's like I think she said like Thursday and Friday were like the only days that the buffet was open. I'm pretty sure, but it's been a while. It's like been a long time, like a few years since this. So yeah, I remember being heavily disappointed in them for just doing that. But guess what? Over time, they just completely threw it out like common trash. And I don't mean like they removed the entire thing and stuff. Um, I'm pretty sure they, I'm pretty sure they still have a salad bar because they had two. The buffet had two sides. One of them was pizza, and the other one was salad bar and stuff. I'm pretty sure the salad bar was still open. So yeah, but the pizza side of the buffet was completely abandoned. No more pizza on the stands. No more of that good pasta. And yeah, it was a bad moment. You know, it was just bad. Like they got rid of all of that. It was very disappointing. Like they're just ignoring it and they won't do anything about it. Like I want the buffet back, and every time I've been inside there, the buffet has been completely, well, I mean the pizza side of the buffet at least. I'm not this sure about the salad side, but when it comes to this location here, I have a feeling that they're all closed. But yeah, it's just it's just sitting there collecting dust now. That's all it's doing. No more pizza, no more pasta, no more good stuff. Now if you want to eat there, you have to order one pizza and stuff. You can't like make multiple pizzas like request pizzas like in normal pizza buffet places. Like now, you just order one pizza and just eat it there, and all that stuff. It sucks. So there's that. So yeah. All right. Back to the pizza. So back then, the pizza was the most oily thing ever. I remember every time I would eat it, I'll get so scared that any of the oil or grease would drip onto any of my clothes because I wouldn't want my mom yelling at me for that stuff because I don't know. Well, I mean, I have some shirts and shorts and stuff that are school clothes because I wear them at school, and if I get them messed up, my mom would be pretty pissed. So I would always be scared of that. So yeah, back then it was like the most oily thing ever. Nowadays, it's the driest thing ever. It's the sauce. It's like it's non-existent. It's basically just bread and cheese and toppings. That's literally all it is now. Bread, cheese, toppings. That's all it is. It's the driest thing ever. It makes my mouth dry every time I eat it too. Like I miss the oily stuff now. Like that was even better than the dry stuff. So yeah, that's the only problems with the pizzas. But when it comes to pork sausage and beef, which is and pepperoni, pork sausage is like it's pretty standard really. It has the normal pork sausage taste like every other place. Pepperoni, it's the same. It tastes just like normal pepperoni pizza. Um, the beef though, the beef I had to say, Pizza Hut has the best beef pizza, beef beef pizza. Like what am I even saying? So there's that. So yeah, the pizza it tastes pretty good. So that's the reason why I deal with the oily and the dry. So yeah, I don't have any problems with that except for the dry stuff. But the oily stuff, I was only worried. The dry stuff that dries out my mouth. So yeah, there's that, and that's the reason why it's rated this low. Sorry for that. Sorry for the pizza fans, really. You guys are probably all hating on me right now. Next on the list is basically, or it used to be that every time we'll get pizza, this place was the one place we will always pick. Well, the one place my parents will always pick and stuff the majority of the time we ate pizza, it came from pizza. So yeah, it's Little Caesars. Anybody surprised? Well, yeah. Well, no, I really hope nobody's surprised because I would imagine a lot of Little Caesars out there. Rolla's pretty lucky with this location because it looks old school and stuff, while other locations they have their own buildings and they're pretty modern, or they're literally renting space inside of another building they don't own and stuff, and it's still modern. So yeah, I remember they had like these either one or two little tables that you're able to eat pizza on, but they got rid of that a long time ago. As So yeah, it's not dining and stuff. It's not a buffet either, but I'm fine with that because I'm used to the way it's been, and I wouldn't want to change it. So the pizza quality the pizza quality is top tier when it comes to normal everyday pizza. Um, Little Caesars has that distinct taste, especially when you have sausage pizza. Like sausage pizza with their cheese and sauce, like that's good. That's some epic pizza right there. It's They have some awesome pizza here at Little Caesars. Their breadsticks and stuff. Yeah, they have breadsticks, cheese sticks. I think they're called crazy cheese sticks or whatever they're called. I don't know, but the breadsticks are kind of bland. Along with the cheese sticks, I can't really taste the cheese when I eat a cheese stick. But nonetheless, the main thing I eat here is the pizza. The pizza is top tier. It is a very, very good pizza. I would take this any day. I would easily take this over Domino's or Pizza Hut, because at least Domino's. Well, I mean, at least well, let's rephrase that. I'm not looking professional anymore. I would easily choose Little Caesars over Domino's or Pizza Hut, cause Little Caesars actually has pork sausage, and pizza. I mean, and Little Caesars pizzas are not the oiliest or driest thing ever. They don't dry my mouth out. So this is a big improvement of the two. So there's that. All right. So there's a hell lot of modifications that happen into this building too, but it has nothing to do with pizza quality and stuff. Thank God, because they switched some things up in the kitchen too. I noticed. Um, Usually when that happens, something always changes. I experienced that I experienced that back then and stuff. So I was a little scared, but the pizza still tastes as good as it did back then, after the big change and stuff. So yeah, this here's some pretty good pizza, I have to say. So there's that. All right, so the next place is going to be our second. It's going to be our second pizza buffet place. The next pizza buffet place is good old Pizza Inn. Pizza Inn is my second favorite pizza buffet. They have like um, I just like Pizza Hut so much. It's better than I know it's like better than Little Caesars. I know I just enjoy it more than Little Caesars. But but yeah, just and you're able to get unlimited pizza too. Oh, hopefully that notification there is definitely not from the street light video. Oh God, how did I get this? How did I get this? Like get like stop. Don't post anything. Don't recommend me that YouTube. Like that's weird. Like I make fun of weebs. So like I was saying, you get unlimited pizza and all that crap because it's a buffet. And the pizza. The when it comes to pizza, I love the taste of the sausage they have, along with the pepperoni. I never had their bacon or their beef pizza, but I did have sausage and pepperoni. Pepperoni is basically a pizza that I'll just eat when I'm waiting for my sausage pizza to be made and put out in the buffet. So yeah, it's pretty good. I like how the edges of the pepperoni that have been cut by the pizza cutter are just crusty and hard for some reason, but it's like very crunchy. So yeah, and the sausage is pretty mid tier when it comes to the actual sausage, but the cheese and the crust, it just does it all. It's very nice. It's just some very good pizza. If you go Pizza Inn, because I mean like Pizza Inn, I always thought Pizza Inn was just like two, or just I mean like one individual location until I found out there was actually two. And then during my trip to Texas, I noticed after passing through Dallas, Texas, I know. Well, I mean, my mom pointed out that there's a Pizza Inn at in the town we were driving through on the highway. So I was just like, holy crap! There's more than one Pizza Inn. Does that mean that's a chain? So yeah, the Pizza Inn's a chain, I guess. So I'm including it on the list. So Pizza Inn is it's if you go inside there and you check out the pizza, I bet all of you would probably be like, that's some horrible cheap looking pizza. Man, like I don't care. I don't care if it looks cheap or not. It's so good. I love how the crust is crusty and crispy, like the crust the little crust handle itself is hollow inside, so when you put some strong force and or squeeze in stuff, you can break it apart. It's that's no problem for me really. I don't usually break it. Well, let me show you what the pizza here looks like. So this is what the pizza looks like. I now take back what I said about the pizza looking cheap. Well, at least the sausage itself, it kind of looks cheapish. I don't know, y'all, but I do know that probably, but at least one of you who is watching the video right now will probably think this is a cheap pizza, cheap looking pizza with cheap ingredients and all that stuff. But I don't care if it's cheap and low quality. It's the taste is what matters, along with the crust. And this here is grade A. It's grade A pizza when it comes to all that crap. This some top. This some high tier pizza. Even if it doesn't look high tier, it tastes high tier. There's also an ice cream machine down down at the dessert aisle in Pizza Hut. So yeah, you're able to get some soft serve cones, and there's Oreo toppings and strawberries and cherries and sauces like catch. I mean, no, not what was I talking about? Like you got chocolate, cherry sauce and stuff like that. So yeah, they got free soft serve, or the soft serve comes with the buffet. So yeah, you can say it's somewhat free. They don't charge you for it. It's just so it's the quality of the ice cream. It's pretty normal. Really, it's basically what you would expect with soft serve. So yeah, this here has an ice cream machine. That's one of the things I love about this place. Though I was very very disappointed on my last visit here, like the day before we left for Texas and stuff. We went to Salem to get my permit test and all that crap finished because I kind of failed the vision test. So we went here to finish that crap because of things like the highway patrol only does it on Fridays and stuff, and we didn't have next Friday. We only had Wednesday because we left on Thursday for Texas. So we went to wait. So yeah, we went here Wednesday and we ate Pizza Inn for lunch then. And guess what? The ice cream machine completely disappeared. The toppings and all that crap are still here and stuff. Well, they're still there, but sadly, the ice cream machine has been removed. I don't know if it just randomly broke or they need to clean it or something, but it was nowhere to be found. Nowhere to be seen. I looked for it a little bit, and eventually I found out it wasn't there. I was very, very disappointed because I wanted some soft serve ice cream. And believe it or not, Rolla used to have a Pizza Inn. This here is why I consider it to be the first Pizza Inn out of the two in my area. It was just in it was basically it's just like the other one. It's in a rental space, and this one's also in a rental space building, this one used to be. Now it's like a pool store, a hot tub store. So yeah, pretty disappointing. But so yeah, here's a backstory about all of it. So basically, some old couple owned the one in Rolla, and they also own the one in Salem. Um, like like we would, me and my family would usually come here at Pizza Inn and stuff to eat after we got done with the St. Pat's Carnival and stuff. So there's that, and it was all nice. Like I remember, like my cousins, some of my friends, and all that crap. We would all go as a group and eat there. So yeah, it was very nice. I liked hanging out with my aunts, uncles, and cousins, and stuff. Like we got to eat pizza for lunch, or yeah, it was lunch at the time. Like it was very very nice. I miss that time. And then it was all fine and stuff. I even remember there's one time back in like um I think it was uh I forgot already. It's been so long. I think it was kindergarten or either first grade, but I remember. Oh wait, or was it even preschool? Like I remember, I had one of my friends there, and he was in one of my preschool classes, and I'm pretty sure after that he was never in another one of my classes from first to fourth grade, through fourth grade. So it must have been like preschool or something. But I remember we had a little field trip, and we went to Pizza Inn while it was closed to see the pizza making process, and we went back in the kitchen. They got the dough. They showed how they put it through a machine to flatten it out and make a little hole pattern. It wasn't really a hole. It was like indents or something. But yeah, it was something. Um, I remember like I remember there's a big Hobart H600 in the kitchen, along with a white KitchenAid artisan mixer in the back. The Hobart would make the dough for the pizzas and stuff, because it's a pizza place. Like what's a pizza place without having some big mixer to make the dough 24/7, especially in a buffet place. Like that thing must have been must that thing would most was most likely used every morning or something. So yeah, it was something. So so yeah, when we went to the field trip, I actually I got to see both mixers up close. I was very excited. I was hoping for them to make some fresh bread dough. I mean, fresh pizza dough inside the Hobart mixer, but they never did that. But I'm pretty sure one of the chefs, they I think the dude who made the dough actually joked around about he was just like, "Hey, one of you kids, what about you step inside the bowl?" Like it was a big 60 quart bowl, and we're like little, like very very small, very small, just tiny tiny. So you can easily fit one of us inside a Hobart mixer bowl, a 60 quart bowl. I remember it was just a little joke. So yeah, but there's that. They didn't use it, sadly. But I think the best part of that entire thing was when we got to sit in the restaurant, and we got to we got to eat the pizza and all that. I requested sausage, and they got sausage and all that. It's pretty good. So yeah, it was. I had good times here, very good times. Sadly, for some reason, the old couple that owned both places didn't want to own both places. So instead of closing the one down in Salem, they decided to close the one in Rolla. So yeah, it closed down. That was a horrible day. I remember being disappointed the entire day. Just like, how dare they do this? How dare they? Why? Why? Goodbye. Goodbye, endless pizza and pizza. Goodbye, endless endless soft serve ice cream. Goodbye. Like it was horrible. Um, I was pretty pissy that day because of that happening and stuff. Like it was pretty funny, but they closed it and then it was transformed into this pools and spa hot tubs, a hot tub store. They added a garage door to the around the entrance too. So yeah, it's been such a long time since I've been inside there, but I do want to look inside the building again to see all the modifications that were made for this new store. Okay, time to look at one of the most nostalgic restaurants I've ever been to. It still brings me nostalgia every time I see the old logo and stuff because it reminds me of coming down to Springfield for the daily hospital checkups because I'm autistic and stuff. And we'll always eat at this one pizza place because the pizza here is the best ever. Da 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 da. It's Cece's Pizza. What do you expect? I talk about this place all the time, or on well sometimes at least, like on Discord. Every time we mention pizza, I would bring up this place. So yeah, it was very. This is a very nostalgic place. I remember it felt like minutes at the hospital getting my daily checkup and crap was it felt so slow. Minutes were basically hours there because I kept on waiting and waiting and waiting to just eat here at Cece's Pizza. I just waited and waited and waited over and over. Well, just it was something. And walking into the restaurant and then paying for the buffet and stuff and waiting in line felt even slower. You're just there. You're just waiting for the pizza, but there's a line and stuff, and it just felt so slow back then. And you can see why because I was like little back then. This all started in 2011 because I got autism back in 2011. That was the beginning of my classmates treating me like a baby. How embarrassing, I say. So, yeah, I bet around 2010 or 2009 is probably around the time where I first ate here or something. I don't know. I gotta ask my parents about that. But this place, I go way back with this place, like early 2000s. I mean, or early 2010s, like early 2000s. I would be a baby. I was born in 2004. So yeah, I would be a baby in the early 2000s. So yeah, there's that. So this here's my all-time favorite pizza buffet. It's I miss the old logo. It was simple. Like you got the tomato and the green white circle around it, which is probably supposed to be like a pizza, but they kind of used the wrong colors because of the red. No, I don't know. It's just I don't know why they did that. I don't know what that's supposed to symbolize. But yeah, it was just called Cece's Pizza and all that. So yeah. Nowadays, this classic nostalgic logo has been thrown out for some weird generic modern logo, and they renamed themselves Cece's Beyond Pizza. Because if you didn't know, Cece's, even though their main thing is pizza, and they even invented the pizza buffet concept. Um, but they have pastas and other things like salads and all that stuff. I remember when I was younger and I would always go here, I always had a strict order of what to eat and stuff. Like I would go in order with eating pasta, then a bite of pizza, and then drink soda. Like I would usually start off with eating a pizza, and then I'll circle around to the pasta, and then I'll just sip some root beer, and then it'll just repeat. It was a full. That was my full order, basically. That's how it all went. I don't know why I did that, but um, I was kind of turned off of. I was turned off from the pasta because the last time I had it, the noodles were the soggiest things ever. It made me almost want to throw up. They were just so. They were so soggy because they were sitting in water on a very very low level of water inside of a tray. So it was something. So yeah, but other than that, the noodles are pretty fine. The pizza, the pizza is top tier. Like this here is some awesome pizza. I don't want to say it's better than Pizza Inn, and I don't want to say that Pizza Inn is better than Cece's because I don't want to say anything bad about these places, even if it's not insulting them or anything. I just don't. These are like both mid. These are, if I had my, if, never mind. What am I talking about? Like I already stated this is my favorite pizza buffet, making Pizza Inn my second favorite. But yeah, it's because of nostalgic reasons. AJ Jackson. I have to watch that later. So yeah, there's Cece's Pizza. It's a very nostalgic place. And there's also this tower here. It's thanks to coming to Cece's and stuff. I would always see this tower, making it a nostalgic Springfield tower. All right, so for people on Discord, I would imagine you guys already knowing that this here is my number one favorite pizza place, Papa John's. And now that I see what time it is, and now that I have to like go to bed around 10 because of school BS, because I have to wake up at 6:30 every day for school stuff that I won't really need to use in life. I'm just going to hurry this one up. So, Papa John's. I have no idea why I love Papa John's so much. I have a feeling that it's the sausage, but Papa John's is by far the best pizza place ever. At least for carry out pizza places. But if but you know if it was just for any, I would like make a little bit of a hard choice and just say Cece's is my favorite. But I just want to say let's just say that that's like my favorite buffet. It's my favorite buffet. Let's just say that this here it's not, let's just say it's not my favorite pizza in the entire world. Let's just say it's my favorite carry-out pizza restaurant. So I love this place so much. I think it's because the way that the pork sausage tastes. That's literally the only thing I get. And their cheesy bread too is awesome, especially with the tomato sauce too. Like that's some awesome crap. And like you put little you like you just get some bread, got some cheese, you bake it, get a little bit of is it called marinara sauce? Like is I think that's called marinara. Yep, it's called marinara sauce. So you just take some breadsticks. Or actually, it's not like breadsticks. Actually, to be honest, it's basically like a tiny cheese pizza that was cut into cheese that has no sauce on it, and it was cut into breadsticks and stuff. So yeah, but you just dip it into the marinara sauce along with the garlic sauce, like a little like one or two drips of garlic sauce that comes with the pizza, and holy crap, you got one of the best sides to a pizza ever. Like that's awesome. That's some top tier there. And the pizza itself, the sausage, the cheese, and the sauce, it all tastes so good. But it seems like my family kind of has a mutual hate for this place. Like I remember my dad doesn't really like this place. My mom doesn't either. She just likes a spicy Italian, and that's really it, I guess. Unless she get, or maybe she used to get Supremes. I don't know. But I remember when my grandma and grandpa would babysit me and my sister when we were little, my grandma would spoil us rotten, and she'll just be like, "Oh, so what? I want a pizza for lunch. What pizza would you? What pizza do you want?" Um, Usually I would pick Pizza Hut and stuff because I'll get the pizza and I'll get the pasta there with the cheese all baked onto it and all that crap. But there's one time where I was just like, I want Papa John's this time. So she was just like, okay. Oh, I got weather. Man, I want it to rain again. So I was just like, yeah, I want Papa John's this time. I remember when we digged into it, my grandma took her. My grandma ate her first bite, and she had a face of disgust, and I think she whispered something to my grandpa about the sauce tasting weird, like it tastes fake or something. I don't know. It just feels like my entire family just hates Papa John's, and I'm the only one who dearly loves it. I have no idea why, but Papa John's is underrated in my family. It's just so good. I don't know why. It just I guess the sausage is the main reason, but it's just so good. The breadstick, I mean cheesy breadsticks are very awesome too, especially with all the little things like the marinara sauce and uh, and the garlic sauce. There's even one time where I took one of the sweet peppers and ate it with it, and my mouth was burning like it was on fire, but it tasted pretty good nonetheless with the pepper. Like they call it the sweet pepper, but it's spicy as hell. So yeah, so yeah, I even dared myself to eat one once. I burned my mouth. Yeah, I needed milk, but at the time I didn't know that milk was the cure to spiciness. So yeah, I always drank water, which made it worse. So yeah, there's that. All right, so there's my pizza tier list, and as you can see, I didn't expect this video to be 57 damn minutes long. So yeah, my apologies for a long video like this. So yeah, there's that. See you all later, and bye.